Bonsoir. First thing I wanted to say is welcome to Nazareth, and I mean that as a sincere welcome. Naz has always been a place where everyone was welcome, and even after graduation, it's still a place that I call my home. So I'm currently in Paris. When I got word about the open house taking place tonight, I nearly begged Mrs. Morrison to allow me to speak, as my moving to Paris and experiences at Parsons in New York have really made me realize how important my time at Nazareth was. As I reflect back on my time at college these last 2.5 years, there are a few qualities that I realized I gained from Nazareth, and I really wanted to share these with you ladies. Those qualities are confidence, academic persistence, leadership, and the importance of friendship and fostering a community. So imagine this. I have just completed my freshman year at Parsons New School for Design. I have just declared my major as fashion design. I'm at the fashion school orientation, and I find myself alone on stage with a microphone in front of my fellow 314 students and future professors, presenting a garment my orientation group assembled 20 minutes prior. Doesn't that just sound like Project Runway, except 1,000 times scarier? Well, surprisingly, it wasn't. So why was it that I was the one to go up on stage in front of everyone and eloquently explain our concept and process? Well, that answers Nazareth. It's feeling comfortable in a judgment-free environment where you're not only allowed, but you're encouraged to express your thoughts. You're encouraged to participate in all aspects of Naz, whether it's on the volleyball team or performing in the Drama Fest production. Either way, if it's on the court or the stage, Naz will find a way to get you up there. But more importantly than that, it will find a way to make you want to get up there. It will make you feel so comfortable in your surroundings that even after Naz, you're unafraid to go on an interview for internships, present your senior thesis collection, or even to talk about a dress in front of your entire sophomore class. Stage fright is not possible. It's not even a distant thought after going to Nazareth. And when your confidence is nurtured at such a pivotal moment in a young woman's life, there's no going back. And I know for a fact that this confidence came from Naz, because none of my friends at college went to all-girls schools, and it's very obvious when they're uncomfortable in front of a large audience, which is very frequently. I don't think I've ever been uncomfortable speaking in front of an audience after going to Naz. So, the main thing that I could stress about Naz is the importance of confidence and how much confidence it gave me. Next would be the academic persistence. Nazareth has always challenged me academically, and even though I go to a design school where memorizing the first 50 numbers of pi isn't necessary, the dedication to my work that I learned at Naz is. Naz pushed me to go further, to keep exploring, keep trying. I've now been on the dean's list at Parsons for almost 4 consecutive semesters, which is incredible because this school is highly competitive and so difficult. I was accepted to the competitive Paris program, which is basically the Hunger Games for Parsons fashion students. And not only that, I'm doing pretty well. Naz taught me to never give up academically, and that there's always room for improvement. Lastly, the community at Naz is the best community with whom I've ever been involved. After going from Naz to university as cutthroat as Parsons, I ached for that same sense of belonging and unspoken understanding that I got at Naz. But as you know, I come from a background where, if it doesn't exist, then make it. The new school had no Greek life on campus, and I missed the feeling that I got at Naz, the feeling of a sisterhood. So I started a sorority. I am currently the president and founder of the local New York City sorority, Kappa Delta Nu. I use the skills and leadership that I learned at Nazareth to incite interest in Greek life, and to gather girls who I could have seen myself being friends with at Naz. Now, I know I just said that I started with a sorority with the utmost nonchalance, but it was easily the most challenging and rewarding experience I've ever had. Leadership is not easy, but Naz definitely facilitated my process of becoming a leader, and it gave me the sense of a true community and a second family who's always there for you. I only wish that every girl could experience this community. So I'm telling you right now, Nazareth is the best opportunity offered to you young women. I'm currently the best version of myself after Nazareth, and parents, I urge you to consider the woman your daughter will become after spending time at Naz. Because I can tell you, she will be kind, confident, supportive, caring, and a leader. The one thing this world needs is more Naz girls. Alors bonsoir et merci pour votre attention. If any of you have any questions or would like to speak to me directly, I invite you to ask Mrs. Morrison for my personal email. Hope to see you ladies when I come back.